I think it's time.
What?
So I had left the game for whatever reason, and I just hit continue, and it spawned us at the checkpoint we needed to go to, and then reloaded us into a cutscene.
That sounds great. Then you don't even have to drive.
Started swimming back to where
Save warping.
That's actually one of the speedrun tactics. If you ever want to speedrun this game, is just exit and then hit continue, because you'll go to whatever home base is closest.
Is that your idea of an apology?
Sounds like it works.
It's just like Zelda.
Very special occasion. Sean, I did not know you.
So Jules is, or not Jules.
Luke?
Jules is dead. Luke is trying to hit on our babe.
I'm afraid we are short on glasses.
I'll go dig one up.
We gonna blow him up?
Sadly, no, we do not get to blow him up.
I mean,
You
that
should
doesn't
just
stop you from sending
Join
dynamite.
the
next
spoils
to
of
you.
war,
It
are we?
doesn't do anything.
Struggle must be going well.
You can't
The
actually take out your
resistance
weapons
every day.
or
Last
explosives
night
in this
we were
area.
contacted by another
Boo.
They want to join us.
You trust these people?
Not yet. But we cannot pass up the chance to forge an alliance. Actually, I was hoping you would look into
Translated,
it.
that means, hey, you're gonna go do that for me,
To
right?
reach the western district, one
Pretty
must
much.
pass through security
A
checkpoints.
lot of the characters in this
My
game
face
rely
is
on you to be
well known
more
the Nazis.
proactive.
Veronique offered
Well, I
to
mean,
go
we're the
like
protagonist. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's
But I'll go
expected.
just the same.
It's
Um,
like,
I'll need
hey, we got a guy who does
Santos
stuff.
can
We
get
can
forged
just
travel
sit here and wait
documents.
for him to do
I'm
it.
sure you can work something out.
Tell Veronique I'll take a rain check on that drink.
This whole time, Luke is trying to make out with our girl.
wait, she was right there. Why does he need to tell her?
Luke, don't think about it.
Once in a while, you have to be like, you know what? I'm gonna tell someone else to go do something.
No, but she could probably hear us.
Well, no, it's another room. Hearing doesn't go that far.
Back from the
It's called delegated responsibilities, Chaos.
Little balloon adventure. You must be part bird or part fish to be standing here talking to me
Also,
now.
when you were standing
What
there
about
just
the
lighting that
Irish
cigarette, it
lock?
made me
No
wonder,
one's
like,
that
why
lucky.
isn't there a
My
dedicated lit
friends tell
cigarette
me you
button?
can get forged travel papers.
I
Sadly,
see, the hero
even
Roulette
in
still has you running his
2015/2016,
errands, eh?
we don't have that ability.
Oh, that's fucking
Looking
funny.
at you,
You're gonna
Vanquish
be
and
picking up your
Devil's
own
Third.
teeth in about 10 seconds.
Hey,
Luke mentioned that
Devil's
you might
Third
be
is about as
stopping
close
by.
as you're gonna
Your
get
papers have
right
been
now.
prepared. Quality workmanship.
It'll be in a game
Put it
eventually.
on Luke's tab.
Just
You Irish.
Do you know
have a
how it
brilliant
works in
sense of
Devil's
humor.
Third?
I'm running a business here. You want to talk to me? Talk business.
Yeah, you just have to
Oh,
wait
for
for it.
fuck's sake, Santos, just tell me what you
basically
want.
just
Ah,
if you
that
go
is more
idle for
like
like
it.
2
You see,
seconds,
I
the main
cannot
character will
tolerate
just pull a cigarette out and
competition.
start
Why would the
smoking.
crowd soldiers buy
That's good
cigarettes
enough.
and booze from me?
Doesn't
It
Vanquish-
persists
Get them cheaper
too.
from the army.
Isn't
Maybe you should try
Vanquish's
dressing
just
up in a
a
clown suit, hand out free
like a
balloons
healing
with every
item?
pack of smokes.
Maybe I
Is
should
it?
hire a badass Irishman
Hey.
to blow up the Germans.
I
I
need-
think
I
I
need to
remember
play
a
that
game
game,
with
too.
cigarettes as a
German
healing
supply
item.
convoy stopped to make repairs not far from here. The trucks are.
I
as you
want to say Metal
sitting
Gear lets
ducks.
you smoke a cigarette to restore
And you'll
psyche.
have those papers ready when the job's done.
Claro que sí. I'll see you soon.
So,
I might be wrong though.
What did he want us to do?
He wants us to get papers, I think.
Okay.
He
I mean,
just
I
wants us to do
assumed he
stuff.
wanted us to blow things up, so
Same as always, really.
There's no reason we can't do both.
So it's always a good time to get more maps, just so that we know like where all the collectibles are. Especially since some are way more useful than others, and then notably the resistance drop-off boxes, because those will usually always contain 2 weapons. I think. One or 2 weapons.
I was half expecting that pole not to fall.
Well, fun fact: some of them won't or don't. It's
Like that one.
well, that I wasn't going fast enough, but yeah, some just are stuck to the ground. I don't know how to differentiate between the 2, so.
Just run into all of them and see what falls and what doesn't. It'll be
Memorize
fine.
each individual pole in the entire game.
Well, I mean, I do have a printout of the entire game map on my wall.
How big is it?
Yeah, it takes up. It's
Too lying
huge.
about.
It's 36 feet by 12.
I could light the whole place.
Jesus.
What do you need a disguise and explosives for? You could just shoot it.
There's more than one way to
See?
You could,
Yeah.
you could, but the one thing about that is, well, I show it off in the video, so I'm not going to spoil it. But you basically don't want to go around shooting at it.
Okay.
Unless this is the run where I did it right the first time.
Good job.
And by did it right, I mean run into a car. So I was
I thought you got shot at, but
no, I tapped a car. I was gonna grab a car and then messed up, and then I was gonna do something else. Basically, my plan was to get a car, put a bomb in it, drive it into the convoy, and then grab a second car, and then run that into the convoy as well.
Seems legit.
But for whatever reason, I gave up on the plan. I don't know. I was having a brain fart at this point.
I mean, I guess it was just too much work.
So that's what happens when they actually see you plant explosives. And this is why you don't want to shoot stuff, because the trucks just drive away. Also, there was a Frenchman that was looking at me, and I don't know. I think he was.
It looked like he was coming at you with a knife.
I think he was the driver of the car we stole.
Shoot!
So unfortunately, that's the wrong thing to do. You're supposed to be.
Sean.
You're supposed to be a little smarter about it. So here's the smart way. And there's the mission completed.
Beautiful.
And even though we dove out of a car that exploded, we're out of the suspicion zone. So whatever.
Just dive
Seems
out
legit.
soon enough.
It's actually really helpful because all these guys got distracted, so I could blow up this armored car.
I like it.
Also, note how there's a guy running after me. Is he gonna die? I don't know.
He's good. He's safe.
I missed. Damn.
Oh man, within 5 minutes? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the easier
Okay.
perks. So
I thought that said 30 seconds.
no, it's 300.
I mean, I would believe 30 seconds too.
Yeah, the game sets up. There are parts in the game that are like really easy to do certain perks, and other ones are like obligatory for the game. Also, this guy's chasing me. Get away from me. You smelly Frenchman. What do you want? I don't have change. Get away from me.
He wants his car back.
No, I blew up your car.
Sir, this is the wrong timeline. Please go bother the Sean of that timeline.
Stuff's exploding. Aren't you worried?
He can't bother Sean. He's dead in the other timeline. He has to get it from you.
Okay, I think I lost them. Oh no! Oh, he just had a message. Although I think
Oh.
I think it was a different person.
Back in Paris. Come find me at the garage.
I was about to say, it's like the mailman in Twilight Princess.
It's like Watson. He's always behind you. So because we finished the mission, we had to go
Your
talk
competition has
to
been royally banjaxed.
our
Those supply
friend
trucks
here.
shan't trouble you again.
All is fair in business as well as war, no? To be honest, sometimes I cannot tell the difference.
I'll have those papers now.
Ah, yes. The
Papers, please.
I'm afraid we
That
have
was-
a very
I
tiny
played that
problem
once.
there.
It was
It's
kinda
a
fun.
trivial matter.
It's a good game.
He's,
Additional payments should
Santos is
cover it.
kind of a
What's this
jackass
bollocks?
because
We got a deal.
we do this
Yes,
giant
of
favor
course.
for him, and then he still requires
Price of forged
money for
papers
this
has gone up. I
to
blame it
complete
on
the
bad
mission.
economy. Too many rules, too many soldiers with guns.
He's the guy who sounds like a used car salesman,
Yeah.
right?
Just about at the end
This,
of my
this
rope.
Yeah,
game
you-
could use a
Tell me
punch
how much it'll
assholes
cost to
button.
get those papers.
Just punch
I don't
your,
like to know.
just punch the other guy in conversation.
It needs the Mass Effect choices.
Ay, ay, ay. Just bring me the money. Then go get yourself later, Irishman. It's not healthy walking around with all that pent-up aggression.
Well, he could punch you and then he won't be aggressive.
Really good
That
life
wasn't
tips.
So hard, was it?
Uh,
Here are your new
so
travel papers. Just show them to
Why
the guards at
the
Nazi
why
checkpoint.
it sucks that you have to actually pay for stuff as well as do the mission is that later on in the game, this comes up again where you need more papers, and again Santos is the only one who can do it, and you do have to do a mission for him. Except that the cost goes up for the new papers, and if you happen to say purchase a couple guns and a bunch of explosives, you may not have enough to buy papers.
Oh,
And,
good.
and since you need money to buy explosives to go get more money, you kind of fall into a vicious circle sometimes.
When I heard you were back, I prayed that this vendetta of yours was finished. Your eyes
Vittore
tell me
wants us
it's
to not kill
Dirk is
Dirk.
still breathing.
So what? Would you trade your own life for his?
Aye.
I think Vittore's a spy,
You are a
really.
fool. Only grave diggers profit from
We need to shoot him. We're not in a safe zone here.
such. This isn't about jewels. Have you forgotten why you had to flee?
Set that dynamite down.
Have
This
you
is probably
forgotten what
marked
happened
as
to your
important
father?
and won't die.
You, of all
Well, see,
people, know
he
the
is
price of revenge.
important because he
How
brings
much
up
it
this
cost
whole
the
thing
people
about our
we loved
dad
took you
and
to my
how
home.
and why we
Made a
fled
better life
Ireland,
for you.
except nobody
You have
talks
no
about
right
it
to throw
again.
it away.
I can't
And
turn
I know
away.
I said that last
I've made
time,
my
but
choice.
like seriously,
I'm
nobody
sorry,
ever really
Vittore.
brings
You'll
up
have to live
anything
with
more
that.
than something bad happened in Ireland and you left Ireland. Now shut up about our exposition. How dare you ask about it?
Well, the bad thing that happened in Ireland was Ireland. That's why they
It was
left.
the potato famine.
I wouldn't expect to find a man of the cloth in a place like this.
Former man.
Hey, it's Mr. Blum,
I am
Bloom,
Father Dennis.
whatever.
But if he's a former man of the cloth, why does his subtitle still say Father Dennis?
Because he's not officially recognized by the Nazis,
Cowers in silence.
even though that
But I
isn't
could not turn a blind eye to
what
the
that
evil I
would
have
actually
witnessed.
be.
Cheers
Like,
to you,
just
Padre.
because
Your
the
reward
Nazis
waits in
don't
heaven
see
when
you
show
as
up
like the
wearing that
father
collar
or whatever in the
Is
area
there
doesn't
anything
mean
I
you're
can
not
do
a
to
father
help?
anymore.
Perhaps. I am no longer an ordained priest, but many people still come to see me, that I might hear their confessions. One such man is a paid informant for the
I'm pretty sure
Gestapo.
acting as a priest while not an
Accusations have
ordained
condemned
priest is a
hundreds of
sin.
innocents to torture and death at the hands of the Nazis.
That's okay, that doesn't stop people.
Miserable bastard still has the
It's
nerve.
true.
Look, I can just ask for forgiveness later. Whatever. Me and God, we're
Ask
tight.
forgiveness for his sins. I'm afraid I have none left to give.
Where can I find this bastard?
Later, I will be holding a service outside my former church. There is a ledge on the roof from which you will have an excellent view of the congregation. When this man approaches me to receive my blessing, I will.
I
give
mean,
you a
I'm pretty
signal.
sure this is a
What would you
sin
like
too.
to do then, Father?
Isn't it?
He'll be
obvious,
fine.
my
He'll just
son?
ask for forgiveness
In
later.
the name
That's
of
true.
all that is holy.
You know, it's
blow
he.
his fucking head off.
They can't expect confidentiality with him because he's not an ordained father, so it's fine.
I also like how the father is asking us to assassinate somebody while we're standing in a brothel in a like there are people walking by us. Whatever. Kill this guy for me, please.
They don't care. They just wanna go upstairs.
Payment? Screw that.
Wait, why is this guy even up here?
Because he's a sniper, you see.
I was really hoping you would just throw him over.
Nah, unfortunately.
That was a good sucker
Yeah, the
punch,
game
though.
gives us a sucker punch, which is a perk. You have to, I think, stealth kill like 5 guys. Super easy to get, and it's really useful because, as you saw, you do it from the front.
So it's a stealth kill from
Basically, the issue with it is that like it brings up your stealth meter, or like you basically raise your suspicion up to the max. So you don't obviously want to do that anywhere near anybody, or else you get caught immediately.
That's understandable.
And now, because we reached the marvelous checkpoint, we had this small cutscene for no reason.
Well, it wouldn't be a game without cutscenes, would it?
Yeah, but this doesn't really, like, we already know what to do, and it doesn't, like, add anything. It literally...
Oh. Yeah, no, that literally adds nothing.
It's not really worth it. So this is super boring. You just have to wait until Father Dennis says, "Oh yeah, vengeance be thy name," or whatever, and then you have to actually choose somebody. Like let's do.
Does it matter who you choose?
Let's do
or?
the drinking game. Try to guess who is the person we need to kill.
Is it the guy who's going to be in color?
I don't know. We'll see.
Is it the guy in the podium?
Father Dennis? I like the sniper that's looking to the left, you know, the wrong way.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's that guy. He doesn't have a hat. That makes him evil.
And let the sinners among us repent, for faith doors have been.
Hope he's reading you last rites, fucker.
Oh, yeah, it's the guy with color on top.
Yeah, so the game just, like, shows you. I don't really know why. Like, you'd think that there'd be, like, more storytelling to it. Like, maybe Father Dennis would point to him or something.
Yeah. Oh well. Nice
Thank
shot.
you. It's
Hey, you got a
it's
new
super
perk.
easy when.
Wow, he can't shoot at all.
Well, they've got some terrible accuracy just because, or else you die like way too quickly, especially on the harder difficulties.
I like how your gun has color, but you don't.
Look at brown and grays.
Alright, so anyone who says this game has no color, it does. It has brown, and there's some yellow there.
This game actually does a really cool thing with color. Like, right now there's no color because, like, this area is kind of oppressed by the Nazis.
But
Yeah, I remember that much about
yeah,
the game.
I'm not sure if I.
That's like the only thing I remember.
And I think this area takes another like 2-3 missions or something.
Oh man, are we roping?
Well,
Kind of.
Zip lining. Close enough.
with no gloves.
Yep.
Again, this must really hurt.
Isn't that a power
Yeah.
cable?
I would ask how are we not dead, but we should have died from that plane crash.
It should have been fine. You weren't touching the ground. It had no way to go through you. I think that's how it
Like,
works,
if you
right?
land on an incline, you keep your speed. If Counter-Strike and SV Gravity has told me anything.
So we're running on the rooftops, like
Yeah,
Assassin's
and
Creed.
we just had to
We're
get
climbing
the
a tower.
timer out.
Like Assassin's Creed.
Oh no, we've been spotted. I'm trying to grab this guy, and it won't let me.
Wow. That's what he gets.
Perfect. In every way.
I was
Nice save.
I was about to think, wait, did he fall all the way down?
Yeah, this game works on the classic trope of as long as you grab onto a ledge before you touch the ground, you'll be fine. You don't take fall damage.
I hear power will
You
be feeding in
cancel
Exactly.
all momentum. That's how physics
But
works.
the dogs may be feeding on him.
Also, we're talking to the Hook again, my favorite character.
These are hard times. Yes, they are. Especially for those of us without a country to come home to. Like the men I left in North Africa. The French army fights for the Nazis now.
Yeah, come on, Sean. Don't you know anything about Vichy and the Free French?
Right now, the Free French forces are fighting in the desert. But they cannot hold out.
I don't remember
What has
history.
got to do with me?
You're living it,
Maybe
buddy.
An ambassador has come to Paris to broker a deal with the German army. If he succeeds,
So it's not history. I don't have to forget it.
do. You want me to cut?
All right.
Nothing sours diplomatic relations like a murder.
But what about a murdering ambassador?
Well, that depends on who he murders, I think.
At the Place des Vosges, security will be tight at ground level, but you should be able to find a vantage
True.
point among the rooftops. Sounds like I'll need some long-range firepower. I've already made arrangements. You will meet one of my men.
This
at an
this
abandoned
part
chemical factory
is
near the target.
dumb.
You have a special
I understand why the developers did it,
I can
but
hardly
it
wait to
kind of
unlock.
sucks.
Cheers.
So they tell you like, oh, you need to go find my man who's hiding out in the middle of nowhere, and you have to do so because he has to give you a sniper rifle. But we have, yeah,
Don't you
we
just
have
have
one,
one?
but the
Yeah,
game
okay.
doesn't make any sort of distinction, so we have to go see this dude.
The hook said you had something.
I mean, I was hoping it was a
She's
rocket
over there.
launcher.
My own design.
Yeah,
I guess we're not
wish
secrets
it was a
breaking
rocket
then.
launcher
That
too.
thing can stop a man's heart at 500 meters.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
But this one is special because
The
he made it.
ambassador is a very paranoid.
I mean, I know people.
He's traveling with a double.
Custom guns, whatever.
You mean a lookalike?
We, maybe more than one, but the real ambassador.
So, are we
Then
getting
what's
the
the
guilty
point
butterfly?
of a double?
It was a gift from
No, you don't get it. He has to,
Or maybe I'll kill him all.
or else all his soldiers won't know who's the real one. Fun fact: there are some like random people who are like free French or whatever, and they will be held up and shot. So there's a cool dynamic of you can like watch civilians be shot and murdered, or you can stop them.
That was really impressive how you grabbed the wall backwards.
Yeah, because it's a 2009 game and Assassin's Creed mechanics were still relatively in their infancy, there are a lot of wonky ways to climb up buildings.
I feel kind of old now. That
What
was
the fuck is this, bollocks?
7 years ago.
This bastard does.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I love
There's a fucking convention down there.
Yeah, but there's the real one because he has a red
I love
armband.
Sean's dialogue. It's really good. So the game also puts little symbols above all his doubles, like to try and fake you out. But you know, if you listen to the conversations,
Whoa.
yeah, and we're dead.
Oops.
Which is this is really the devs hating on the players because it tells you to go here to kill the ambassador. So you kill the ambassador.
And then it puts
Yeah,
a
so there's a turret on this
right
tower.
there.
Okay, missed my first shot. This is gonna suck. So I kill him. Oh, there's two guys up here.
That's kind of
they-
rude.
How do they all
Well,
magically know where you are?
Havoc engine. I don't know. And even worse, there's a turret in a tower behind us. So I died like 4 times to it because it's dumb.
You know, I can't blame you.
So we're gonna try the smart thing, quote unquote. Just run away, you know. Maybe we'll be able to hide out in the warehouse or something.
Can you light dynamite and throw it behind you, or
You
do
have to plan
just
it.
plant it?
You've got grenades, so the game expects you to just use grenades.
But dynamite is so much more fun.
So basically, dynamite
Basically,
is like C4
the
in
game,
Metal Gear Solid.
Later on, you get what's called RDX, which is like C3, I guess. Like it's basically improved dynamite. It looks like a pipe bomb, but you can't throw it, even though you should. I like how the garbage can hit me at the end too.
Get trashed on.
So we gotta do this all over again. And this is where you start every time you die. So I've killed this ambassador like 18 times.
How did you not die from that barrage?
It's okay.
Oh.
I did die, Chaos. I did. It really shows off
Inside.
how terrible the design is of this mission. Because I don't know if maybe they expect you to clear out these towers first, like as a free play objective. It just sucks.
Yeah, this is actively kind of spiteful.
Also, your
Like,
sniper rifle seems like it's worse than the one you had.
It,
Or are
it
you
still uses
still using the same one?
I there's some sway, so sometimes you shake a little bit. But I do this. Here's the smart way to do this mission. So you almost kill yourself dropping, and then you go take a piss. No,
We'll
they
never
won't
find you
actually.
there.
Mission complete.
It's just like going home and sleeping dogs during a cop
Also,
chase.
I like how we haven't regenerated health, and it looks like we're actually dying a little bit more. I don't know if it's the encoding or not. It's just happened that way.
You're peeing blood. That's
Gross.
what's happening.
I'm gonna
Yes.
cut that part out.
Good thing it was after the end of the video.
I can always throw up a graphic at the end. Whatever.